This is the Overdrive Neo. This right here is gas. Wait. Now, I can do a simple unboxing video of the Overdrive, which you'll get that stuff anyway. Don't worry. I also want to talk about how this review has changed over the past 2 weeks. I legit realize how important your controller is to the game. Like, if your controller sucks, you can't even play the game. If your controller is not of quality, you just lose. I knew growing up as kids, we were mad as hell with broken analog sticks because of Tenkaichi 2 and 3. And mad at ourselves because we couldn't afford new ones because, well, we was kids. And then I thought about it. You can't drive a car without the keys. I mean, unless you got a car that could do that with a key up. You can't get to the location if you don't have a GPS or a map. I mean, you can walk a lot, but I'm trying to find a perfect analogy without y'all going, actually. But the point still stands that the Overdrive is honestly one of the most game-changing leverless controllers for fighting games and gaming in general in 2024. Y'all remember my last review? I love the Overdrive. It was my main stick for all the time, and I still love the Overdrive. This right here is the Overdrive Neo, and I'm gonna break down the unboxing, review it after use, and explain how I love this controller. Alright, we are unboxing the Overdrive 2 or Overdrive Neo. I'm excited for this. It's hot. Don't worry about the area. I'm getting ready for Evo, so let's get to it. Oh, this box is gonna be gas. This is the Overdrive Neo box. Nice, cool design, especially first time seeing it. This is my second time seeing it though. This design is peak. It has this weed aesthetic to it, got this Gundam feel to it. It makes you feel powerful when you open and get the thing in the mail, man. It feels like I'm playing with a Gundam, but for fighting games. Beautiful thing about this, they give y'all instructions, bro. Y'all see this? I know y'all see these instructions, bro. Camera, you ain't gonna work with me? You gonna work with me? Whatever, you hate me. It also comes with another package bag on the front, which I really do love about this bag. A nice little carrying case. Personally, it's too small for me nowadays, but for other people that just bring only, they stick to the lobby room when they go to tournaments and stuff like that, they give you something as well. They didn't have to give us this. These drawstrings be somewhere from like $6 to $10 cheap ones, but with the Overdrive printing on it, pretty peak, not gonna lie. You also get the braided cable. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, if your product don't come with a braided cable in 2024, it's probably trash. This right here, this the premium stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love getting these cables. If I want to be bougie with it, I wish they had like the little latch that let me, you know, re-hold it together when I put it away completely. I think that would be beautiful. That's the only way you can upgrade from this braided cable. This is already a 10 out of 10. If they had that, it would be 11 out of 10. Here comes the moment of truth. What everybody's been waiting for. I'm super excited to show off the Overdrive Neo. Oh my fucking god. It's so pretty, and it has acrylic case this time compared to the last one. This one's so peak. What you'll soon notice really quick is that you have this acrylic case so you can put art under it. Very customizable this time around. Literally just unscrew it, pretty simple and clean, and then put the art under it. I will link where you can get art made from, probably Focus Attack or some other website, so that'll be in the description down below as well. But dog, this shit, yeah. Comparing both of them, what's really good about this version of the leverless is that you can see the directional keys way more imprinted. If this was the launch version, you can see like pretty similar, but it has a lot more white. It stands out and is stronger. Big notice here on the Overdrive Neo version though, that on all sides, all the buttons are black, which are really swell. Putting them on top of each other from the first edition to the second edition, they're both the same weight and size. So up to you how you feel about it. And let's talk about the key differences between the Overdrive Neo and the OG Overdrive. Now, number one, you probably already noticed that off rip, this one has 5 buttons. The OG version. The OG versions were start, select, home, R3, and L3. But they completely upgraded this time with the Overdrive Neo. The Overdrive Neo only has 4 buttons on the right side, which is start, select, home, and touchpad. You'll instantly notice that this has a L3 and R3 button like many other upcoming leverless, things of that nature. So right now, this being here is pretty peak, especially for people who play Street Fighter that want to have an extra button for DI or an extra button for drive rush in another position. I think this is a beautiful upgrade. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love this. And the reason why I believe it's a beautiful upgrade is essentially that sometimes when playing, when you have it in your lap, having to reach this far down to hit L3 can be mad annoying. It was kind of like, okay, it's not that big of a deal, but like it can get tiring having to go all the way down here to do it when it could have been right here or any other part of the front top of the leverless. I think this is a beautiful upgrade. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love this. The OG Overdrive has Quamba Galaxy buttons, and I love these buttons a lot. Sometimes though, it can feel like they can get a little sticky the more you play on it, or very weird. In this version, you have a complete different type of buttons. Here's the sound. It sounds so, man, that's like sex. All right, let me chill. But it has these Cherries MX buttons that sound very mechanical keyboard-like. Feels really good. If you love playing on the keyboard, this would be like the next level for fighting games to get crazy at. However, what I really like about this controller overall compared to every other controller out there on the fucking market is that these have 3D printed buttons, and hitting them sound like keyboard switches or MX switches. Details about the Overdrive Neo to get y'all interested. Here's the nerdy part of the video. I'm gonna speed run this. So Overdrive Neo has an aluminum enclosure. It's very durable, power coated, scratch resistant, and sweat and finger proof. Y'all that be sweating, they got you. Cool thing is the RGB lighting that can turn into 60 different colors on the Overdrive. That y'all notice, you see this neon light bar? There's a knob on the other side. You can change it whichever way you want the color to be. Y'all know my favorite color is green. Imagine just doing this in tournament and like, all right, I'm gonna give you a sign. I'm about to rage art and just crank that shit to red right quick before you cook them. The best feature about the Overdrive Neo is the felt bottom of this leverless controller. It doesn't really mess up and it doesn't slide in your lap. This is probably the very best, most important thing for me when it comes to buying controllers, because I play with my lap a lot and I'm a bigger dude. You know, my thighs are big, and if it slide off, it gets uncomfortable and I start getting hand aches when I'm playing it a certain way. This is, I could sleep on this. Overall, the Overdrive Neo is so peak. For the prices that I think it's believed at $285, honestly, if you don't got the bread to buy the Victrix. Also, for people that's like, well, I bought this thing for $100, that's perfectly fine. But for some companies I know that I have $100 hitboxes or levelers from, a lot of them have wear and tear really fast compared to this. I've played on this longer than those other controllers, and I haven't had any issues with the buttons popping out or nothing. On some smaller levelers, I've had buttons pop out and giving me hand cramps, and that's cool if you can deal with that. But for my preference, I like larger arcade sticks, larger hitboxes altogether. So that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more news, fighting games, and product reviews. I'll be doing a lot more of that in the future. It's hot as hell right now. So I'll see y'all guys later. I'm out, and peace.
Let's see who's stronger.